That was my friend. Those are my friends.
Your daughter, though, that like is part of you, and you had the experience of saying goodbye. You said like saying goodbye to yourself.
Yeah.
In that moment, like you're saying goodbye to somebody that you love more than yourself. That you're saying goodbye to, and that's like saying goodbye to a part of you. You know, so like your perspective on that side of it is the far side that you got to come back from. It's like the buddy I had yesterday. I talked to a buddy that I was telling you guys, you know, shot himself in the head with a shotgun, you know, and right as he did it, he was like, oh gosh, I wouldn't have done that. And he lost a child, and he like all this stuff has happened, but he had the unique perspective from the other side to come back. And not many people have that. Now, I do believe that we can get there by the death of the ego, because a lot of people, it's like you could die before you die. And I think that some people can do that through psychology and really realizing that the mind is just like it's a playground for the devil. And God fights with the devil all day long in there. And if we can start to do things in our lives that help feed God, to fight the bad, but the death of the ego and the death of the body are very similar. But you almost got you went to that edge, and you got to say goodbye to parts of the body that, you know, of your body that are your back though. You know, you came back from the brink and like, oh my gosh, there's a newfound perspective that you have with your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I definitely understand.
I felt that, Jose. I felt that when I came and saw you after just losing my mom and like coming back here, and I like I told you, I cried almost all the way home. Yeah, I called Joni. I was like, man, I felt the disdain. I felt how close you were. Now that Sean brings that up, like that makes total sense to me. Yeah, and you're right. Because
again, I never thought of it that way. You know, that's a part of me. That's who I am. That's them. That's me. And you know, not a lot of people have that opportunity. Not a lot of people are given that or provided. You know, and I think in that moment, I was able to discern that moment and be in that. And I'll never forget that moment. You know, because it was important. One of the things I talked to my kids about, I apologize. Look, I apologize for being this way where you guys walk up to me or you guys are around me and think, is this gonna make my dad happy? Is this gonna make my dad upset? Is this, you know, would my dad like this? You know, it's like, guys, but I made you guys feel that way, and I apologize. I want you to be happy for you. Because whatever you do, me and your mom are going to be happy for you. We're going to support you no matter what. But for me to put you in a position where you need my approval, I'm sorry. I cannot be that father. I cannot be that man for you. I cannot be that example if I'm putting that over you to where you guys aren't, you know, reaching your full potential because you want to, you choose to. And when I said that, man, even after healing, I think my kids, their personalities and their lives have like jumped 100% that I've never seen them this, you know, because they've always been happy. They've always had a great life, but man, I've seen different type of creativity, you know, jokes, and their real personalities starting to come out and not walk around eggshells around me because they know that, man, Dad, and I told them, what's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. You don't have to ask for anything. Just go. You know, just don't break it. Right, you know, it costs money. You know, but now that I'm starting to see that, I'm starting to feel, and I think, you know, now that I'm trying to again put it in perspective, I think what healed me physically is that I healed that spiritual side of my extension of my kids. Yeah, you know, and that's what healed me.
And you see them start to grow, and it's like, because you take the opposite of what you were going through. They were losing their dad. They were going to lose a massive part of them, and you came back. Like, that's the biggest gift that a kid could ever get, is like, oh my gosh, my dad came back from the grave. Like you think about all these, when we lose loved ones, we just want that one more conversation, just that one more hug, that one more. Yeah. And now all of a sudden they don't just get one more. They get a lot more. And it's I got that part that was going to be missing is no longer missing. It's there. Yeah. Like, I love you, Dad. You know what I mean? And then they can feel that like sense, like, he came back from the grave to tell me, hey, go follow your dreams. But he's telling me in the flesh.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to come from the spirit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
that's powerful.